You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, I must ask you, what is your trust level with the NBA? When you actually watch the games in the NBA and a team wins, do you actually truly believe the outcome? Well, the NBA themselves, they have come into question. Okay? I don't believe many people are putting much faith in the NBA anymore. Now, for the most part, people are really tuned out on the NBA for the better part of the last 5-6 years. You guys already know the reason why. But then we get this bombshell news that drops that an NBA coach gets arrested, also a player, also a former player as well. The NBA was knee-deep into a betting scandal with the mob. Poker games, rigging the outcome of games, that kind of thing as well. Not a good look for the NBA. Not a good look at Adam Silver. But if you guys believe that this thing was just going to end with those three former players and coaches, nah. I believe it's going to get a lot worse, folks. Because we already have another name now that is leaked. And this is an active NBA coach. Ty Lue coaches the Clippers, folks. That high stakes poker game that Chauncey Billups was at, where he was in on the rigging. Guess who was also in attendance, folks? Ty Lue. Yeah, Pablo Torre came out and name dropped him. Okay, we're gonna watch the video. As of right now, Ty Lue not arrested, but he's best friends with Chauncey Billups. Yeah, this is not good, man. This is not good whatsoever. He was there. Let's get into it, guys. Here we go. Right over here. Report. Clippers coach Ty Lue attended allegedly rigged poker game where Chauncey Billups played. Yeah. A report from sports journalist Pablo Torre claims that Los Angeles Clippers head coach Ty Lue attended one of the allegedly rigged poker games where Portland Trail Blazers coach Chauncey Billups played. The FBI alleges that the rigged poker game included X-ray vision tables. Wow. And rigged shuffling machines that were backed by crime syndicate family members. 4 to 5 families, guys. The New York Post reported. Now, journalist Pablo Torre is reporting that the Clippers coach was also part of the rigged games. Yeah. So we got this video clip right here of Ty Lue. Not of Ty Lue, but Pablo Torre talking about Ty Lue. Let's watch this, guys.
I have had the experience reporting these stories where I can give you chapter and verse on the fact that Ty Lue is a recurring character in this story in ways that have been not yet disclosed until this episode. I can tell you that we have footage at the World Series of Poker in which Ty Lue is watching a friend of his have a great victory while sitting on the rail, the equivalent of courtside at a playoff game at the World Series of Poker last year. And the guy who was sitting next to him celebrating their mutual friendship with this poker player is Damon Jones. I can tell you that Ty Lue is a recurring character at the Aria High Limit Bar alongside Damon Jones. And by the way, Damon Jones calls Ty Lue his best friend. I will give you one guess as to who Ty Lue says is his best friend, because it's not Damon Jones, it is Chauncey Billups. And Ty Lue happened to hire both of those guys to his staffs when he got head jobs in the NBA. Ty Lue also was there at the April 2019 allegedly rigged poker game where Chauncey Billups was not merely the whale at the table, but according to the federal indictment, someone who was cooperating as a member of the cheating team with effectively some of the most unsavory characters to occur in the history of sports and scandal. And so there's that. There's just like that part. And we requested comment from the Clippers a week ago They have not responded to our request. So that's another part of it that I think is probably worth mentioning, because we don't know exactly the depth of Tai Lu's involvement. I'd love to continue to find that out. But, I go to accountability. Like, what does any of this matter? And I think you need some sort of like actual thing that puts some accountability into the proceedings.
So Tai Lu is a reoccurring character in all of this. Wow. So Damon Jones says Tai Lu is his best friend. Tai Lu says Chauncey Billups is his best friend. They're all hanging out at the same poker place as well. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. Maybe, just maybe right now, the FBI doesn't have enough to actually arrest Tai Lu. It could be coming. It's possible that it could be coming. I mean, Cashatel even mentioned that some of the names would shock you. A second active NBA coach is now tied to this. Wow. Look here, it says Torrey claimed that Lu is considered the nexus of the NBA poker world. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm pretty sure that Adam Silver is probably panicking right now. This is not good for the NBA whatsoever. But more names starting to come out. Tai Lu, his name is out there now. Probably not enough to actually arrest him on anything. But he was there. He's hanging out with two of his best friends who are in on the rigging. But he's not. Got questions. Got some serious questions, man. This is really bad for Tai Lu. This is really, really bad for Tai Lu. It's not good. Not good for him whatsoever, man. And by the way, it does say that Tai Lu lives in Las Vegas during the off season. Take that for what it is right there. Take that for what it is. Man. I mean, how much more, how many players and coaches names do you think is actually going to come out from all this? I think this is just the tip of the iceberg, folks. We already know there's an NFL connection. This is a multi-sport thing. But right now, just with the NBA, what percentage of players are in on this? How many other players out there making deliberate turnovers, for betting purposes? It ain't just one player. It's got to be multiple players. Maybe coaches in on it too. Hey, we're going to sit you out of this game right here. We need to make sure that we lose. This thing is big, man. It's big. The poker games, NBA players making crazy turnovers, and then we find out, oh, that may have been because to win some money. Wow. And it really doesn't matter how much money these people make. It really doesn't matter, man. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.